Alright, everyone. Today, sorry for the shitty camera. It's my stupid Samsung phone. The Smash Nug phone, it doesn't work right. It's Clinko trinculated and all that. So, I'm gonna be teaching you, guys, on DirecTV's power inserter problem and, basically how your installation should go. What I'm going to be covering is the HR54 model Genie DVR. It's a whole home system. What you're looking at right now is an HR44 DVR Genie. And this receiver, also the HR34, which is a Genie. The 24 is still a DVR. Looks identical, but it's not a Genie. So keep that in mind. So, the 54s have a built-in power inserter. What is a power inserter? Let's find out. A power inserter is this, right? So, it looks like a power brick. You have a coax lead going to your receiver, or it could be capped. You can have it going to a splitter or switch. And power to swim, which is the satellite dish, or the switch. It'll usually be a switch. It'll be a gray one of these instead of a black one. But this right here requires an inserter. A 54 does not require an inserter because, like I said, it has it built into the unit inside. That's why they're usually known to fail. And then if your inserter fails on a 54, then basically your whole entire receiver fails. So the only way to fix it is to get a whole new DVR box. I'd recommend going with an HR24 or an HR34. They have good UIs. This one does not have a good UI. It's bad, very bad. What else we got? It uses the same the same power supply as the HR54 Genie, just to power the DVR, not the inserter, obviously. And this has 5 tuners. I'm guessing the HR54 also has 5 tuners. I may be wrong, but this one has 5 tuners built in. This, what you're seeing over here, is an H24. It has a single tuner. It's not a DVR. It's an HD receiver, but it's not a DVR. You could turn it into a DVR if you have, I'm not sure how, but someone turned one into a DVR by linking it to a Genie, I think. So basically how your installation is going to go is the guy is going to put a coax line through here, run it to the inserter, the other line to the dish, the ODU outside. Or, like I said, if you have an apartment or a big house, you might have to put a switch. A Swim 8 or a Swim 16. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. These don't really fail that often, but if they ever do, they're pretty inexpensive to replace. Unlike a whole home enhanced unit that costs a pretty penny to replace, which I can actually just. Wait, no, I'm not gonna open it because it's screws and stuff. But this was a pretty good receiver when I first got it because the original owners unplugged it from satellite before they canceled their service. And what does that mean for me? Well, basically, you just have 6 months of free service because until or whenever the deactivation signal hits the box, then you're screwed. Then you have to get a DirecTV account. And they're good. They're not like Dish where you can just go out and spend a pretty penny on a Dish receiver and just to have some Indian guy over the phone say, "Oh, we cannot activate this. We can't activate it. It's on someone's account still." As soon as it's deactivated, it's deactivated. For good. You can activate them on your account now. The DirecTV ones. Well, Dish can also do that too, but they're too damn lazy. Yeah. So that's basically a rundown of the 54. If it does have a power supply, I don't think that's really good. It's putting a little bit of stress on the tuner that's built into the receiver. Maybe a technician mistaken a 54 for a 44 because they look identical. Except the newer 54s don't have lights and buttons on the front. They don't have this. They don't even have a fold-down door. It's like the card is on the side, the access card. And this is probably what you're going to have. That's the access card. So you're going to have a slot on the side, which I think we had... Wait, don't tell me. I think we had a... No. We had something like this at the old house, yeah. So, yeah. That's a little rundown of your inserters and stuff. If you have any other questions, feel absolutely free to leave them in the comments. Peace.